Hey guys, today's Tuesday, April the 18th, U.S. pre-market. I wanted to go over energy, metals, dollar. So without any further delay, let's get into it. You know what I've noticed was interesting is when we started going up here, you can see that from here, uh, we just been consolidating. And now we get this breakout. And now crude and our Bob are getting weaker. So you can't win. It'd be nice if we were all consolidating and we all do this all together. Now there's going to be like, oh, wait a minute, what's going on with the energy? It's going to maybe put some doubts or stall us here, just when we're starting to get this momentum. But, those are the little things I look at. So I figure I'd share with you guys. But, there is some kind of, weakness here. Maybe it's pausing. Got a PPS, hasn't broken the mobile bands. The trend is still up, but you can see the 4-hour. It's up pretty ugly here. And RBOB is a little weaker. 4-hour negative. Natural gas got this nice pop. This is the line. It looks like it's showing on all the charts. This is the bear trap. This is volume profile where I've been telling everybody that's following me, this is where the bears are waiting for us. And this is where, if we're strong, we're going to push higher. If we're weak, we're going to stall here and maybe pull back. And there goes the fire trucks. Heating oil, it's just chop. It looks like it wants to go. Now it's going back. So this is what the daily, I would just have to look at the weekly and just kind of get a better gauge on it. But so far, it's just chop. Squeeze plays in play, but the direction is undecided. The 4-hour, look how ugly it is over here. Let's go to I don't want to make this video too long. Gold, as you can see, pushing higher. 4-hour looking, just kind of consolidating to 2063. Got a head fake to the downside, still in this range between 2049 and 1996. Instagram is slowly showing some weakness, but it's there. Nothing has changed yet unless the 4-hour starts getting ugly, and then it's going to reflect on the actually this is the daily. I had to look at the bigger time frames on the metals because there was levels that I needed to watch. We were very close to kissing 278. I mean, it could still happen, but we'll see. But the daily just kind of sideways right now. You can see the daily PPSL signal. Let's see if we could hold these levels right here. At least 25 on silver. And on gold, at least 1975, at least if that could hold. Copper, just sideways, man. It's not bad. As long as it could consolidate between 407, 408, it's just, smack in the middle. No one has an edge yet. Somebody's just trying to push it, but then they smack it, they push it down, they buy it. So it's just still going sideways. So there's really nothing going on there. Although there is a squeeze play on both time frames, but the direction looks like it wants to go down, but then in the daily looks like it wants to go down, but this hasn't done that yet. And palladium, finally we got a PPS buy signal on the weekly. Palladium, look at that. Nice little breakout above 1532, so that's good. See the squeeze play? It was all there, and then the momentum now, the explosion is to the upside. You just got that there. I think there's one more I need to cover. Hold on. It's the platinum. PL. Let's see. Yep. Platinum's looking good. Just making steps. Higher highs and higher lows. So that's good. It's trending. Squeeze play pressure to the upside. There was nothing on the weekly. It was just more on the daily. You can see. So this is the strategy where it pulls back. You just dip your toes in there and just keep trailing your stop. But so far it looks like it wants to go to 1117. Once we get there, let's see what's going to happen. If it closes above that, the next step will be what is it at 1197. The dollar, interesting play on the dollar. We got a failed new low. If you see me on my Twitter, FNL. That's my abbreviations for failed new low. That means we put a low, we went up, we came down, and we bounced off of it. That's important. So you got to keep an eye on that. If it goes again and it fails again, it pushes it, takes out that high, chances are it could go higher. Chances are it could test that 105. But so far, that's it. I have a target of 98. It may play out, it may not. Price action is king, so we'll see. But so far, this is looking good. This is looking positive. This could be a trigger for algos to be like, oh, look, we never took out this low. Maybe sentiment is changing. So I don't know. We'll see. There's a lot going on with the dollars and China and, the BRICS and everybody, so there's a lot of stuff happening there. So that's why I'm always, have my eyes on the dollar. So let's go real quick. Look at this. Natural gas. So finally, Hekanashi positive. Even though we're in the mobile bands, there's going to be all noise right here. This is the bear trap. 2030 all the way to 230 all the way to 234. The bears are going to wait for us there. Everything is pretty much positive. Hockey stick, linear regression channel on the monthly area to build a position. The daily's looking positive. Hikanashi candles are positive. Trend candles are white above the mobile bands, which is 221. As you can see that we pierced it and pulled back. It looks like we were going to test the 50. That was a target of 237, but we didn't get up there yet. You can see the MACD back and forth chopping, so that's looking good. And let's see how we do this volume. But you can see that the 14 and the 17. So that Friday and Sunday all to the bulls. Let's see how we do today. But what concerns me is that this is where it's going to get hard. We have to come in there with force, push, maybe test that 50, pull back, and then maybe continue going higher. But so far, those are the levels you want to, this area you want to focus on. Let's see. Profile. I put a marker on it. I put sent a Twitter thing last night. This is the area where we're going to have a tough time. As you can see, this is an anchored VWAP, and we kissed it, pierced it, and now we're below it. We're somewhere around 223. I put an anchor VWAP from this final, swing low. We're above it, so it's now, are we going to push higher? Are we going to go sideways? Or we're going to kind of just push lower in this range and just continue going sideways? This, those are the things you want to see. And the energy sector is not helping because now they are, getting weak or, toppy up here. And, they say all tides, high tide lifts all boats. Well, these guys went ahead of us, and now we're starting to get our groove. And now, look at that. But that's the way the market, and that's the way, it is. Real quick, before I end this video, I want to make sure I got everything. Yep. Levels. As you can see, got a nice little pullback. This is the daily. So this is the 50% 2023 that needs to hold. On the weekly, we're way above it. It was a 209. I don't know if the Bears are gonna really pounce and push us all the way to 209, but this needs to hold. 223. I know 225 is the square of 9. So we're a little below 223, and I'll show you all that. And this is the area where the Bears are now pushing to bring us down. There's not really too many targets to the upside. 239 up here on the weekly. On the dailies, 240 and 236. But I knew that once we get in this area right here, it was going to be a tough battle. For support, obviously the 209, and then the 1994, and a little above that is 215, 210, and 206 are levels to watch. Real quick, the calendar. Yesterday was up. Today is up. Trading day wise is Wednesday up, Thursday up, and then Friday is down. Regards to weekday, Monday and Friday are the positive days in regards to weekdays. So that means that the whole month of September, of all the years that we have data, Monday and Friday are positive. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday are negative. So you see that there's an issue here because you got trading days, which are specific. 17th is unique. On April 17th, using all the years, it's normally up. On the 18th, which is specific. Now, weekdays is Monday, Thursday, Friday for the whole month of all the years that we have data. Normally, Monday and Friday are up. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are down to weaker. So that's what it says. Let's see how it plays out. One of these are going to work. It's either going to be all trading days going up, and sometimes you're going to get some weekdays that are going to, have more influence and go down. So that's how it plays out. Lastly, square of 9. This is the area 230. We went as high as 234. This is the 0 point in regards to Gann's theory, 233. And we're now at 220, 223. So we're already somewhere around here, floating around. So next support will be 218 if they push it. 211. But they're trying to keep us back in this range. But if we could go close above 225, find resistance at 230, push harder, 233, push even higher and close above 234, your next target would be 241. I'm going to sign out. Hopefully you like this video. I'll keep you posted on my thoughts on natural gas, the dollar, energies, metal sector.